So we got 3 new bombshells, and I'm so excited because it's time to shake this ish up. Hey y'all, it's Chloe, and we're back with another video. Love Island Season 7, Episode 9. It's not a lot to get into, but it's definitely some things that we gotta get into, okay? But before we do, if this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video through, and if you like what you see and you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before and you keep coming back, I'm just gonna assume you like it here, right? And I want you here, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and press that subscribe button. If you're one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. So let's get into this review. The episode opens up with Huda and Jeremiah still going at it, okay? She's asking Jeremiah, were you defending me? Were you defending me? Because she wants him to know, like, you can't let these people comments get in your brain. It's me and you against everything. I got your back, and I need you to have my back the same way. So Jeremiah pretty much gives in, and next thing you know, they're making out. I think Jeremiah started thinking that, like, if the guys can peep that they think Huda is fake, then he feels like maybe he might not get a chance to win this, and starting to second guess whether or not America would think they were fake. Jeremiah's fake. I'm so on the fact that Jeremiah is fake. Yes, Huda is crazy and a liar and delusional, okay? But Jeremiah don't want her for real. Not outside this villa, that's for sure. But I'm going to let it rock for now. Okay? I really wish these people would wash their face already because Shelly walked out with all the pot still on her face and on her chest, okay? She walked in like, I don't F with you, I don't F with you, I don't F with you. And I'm like, girl, what they do to you? What happened? She must have took the game a little bit too personal, okay? So next thing you know, Ace is licking icing off of her chest right in front of Austin. Austin, of course, is going to feel some type of way because, you know, he really got a thing for Shelly. So Austin walks away to talk to Charlie because he's over being in this love triangle. And I was feeling bad for Austin last episode, but then I had to snap back to reality and remember the repost that he was posting about black women, black families, trans people and stuff like that, and realize that now he don't like Shelly for real because Shelly is black and she's bisexual. Yeah, he don't like her for real, okay? But anyway, Shelly and Sierra made up. Good for them. They're no longer arguing and tussling and fighting because Sierra knows for a fact now that Ace don't want her, okay? She understood it. It's clear to her. Good for them. Ace is sleeping in soul ties tonight because he'd rather sleep outside with the bugs than sleep next to Maya. Yo, like, it is really not that serious. It can't be that serious. Let me tell you something. The sleeping arrangements is bothering me at this point, okay? Because I would literally hate to be sleeping in a room full of people humping and kissing all night long. I mean, Nick and Sierra, Charlie and Hannah, Huda and Jeremiah, everyone's in there making out, and I know they can hear the kissing sounds, okay? Jeremiah and Huda have been basically having sex every night since they got together, so I know people are tired of hearing that. Like, you would have to, I would probably go outside and sleep too, because at no point during the night do I want to hear y'all doing all of that. That gotta be annoying at some point. Like, for real, for real. So now it's the next day, and Ace decides that he wants to set up breakfast for Shelly. So he tells Taylor to go upstairs and scream, I got a text, and let Shelly know that she's been invited to her hibachi breakfast with Ace so they can chop it up, okay? So, of course, he goes upstairs and he's like, oh my God, I just got a text. You've been invited to hibachi breakfast to chop it up with Ace, this and other. And Shelly is really happy about this, right? But meanwhile, Austin is downstairs making breakfast for Shelly as well. So he's still like, I don't care. I know Ace is doing whatever Ace is doing, but I'm still gonna get up and bring her this breakfast. He goes up there, he brings it to her, and you know, the girls are like, that's really nice of him because he knows that, you know, Ace is down there making you a breakfast, still went out his way to make you breakfast. I think it's cute. I can respect Austin for still, you know, standing 10 toes down and going head to head with Ace, even though he know he don't have a chance, because it at least shows that this is how Love Island works. Everybody on this cast is playing it safe. Like, they're scared to talk to someone else. Like, they're scared to pull somebody else for a chat. Like, Nick was supposed to bingo talk to Olandria. You know what I mean? For example, we find out that Beldashe and Taylor was kind of liking each other, but because they were scared to, like, step on each other's toes, they didn't really get a chance to connect. So I'm at the point where it's like, bring in some people and shake this issue up, because everyone's walking on eggshells trying not to piss somebody off. And that's not what Love Island is about. So for that, I can respect the fact that Austin's still trying to put in that work, okay? Whether I believe he's sincere or not, he's trying. So while Ace is making breakfast for Shelly, Austin just standing there looking disgusted, okay? Standing there looking disgusted like, oh, how did I even end up in this triangle? I can't stand it, okay? So when Ace and Shelly sit down, they start talking, and he's asking her, like, how do you feel about me going this hard knowing that you're in a couple? She's like, listen, I know that this is part of the process, but it does make me feel a little weird. But you know, I like it. I like it because that's part of the process. Ace is already planning another date for tomorrow. He's already like, make sure you dress tomorrow because we got another date. And I'm like, oh, he's trying to go in hard. See, Ace really know that the new bombshells is going to be men, and he's trying to make sure that he got a spot at the table, baby. Because he messed up big time by not picking Shelly the first time it was time to couple up. So now he got a lot of making up to do, okay? Why is Huda taking her time to tell every person one by one that she got a child? It's exhausting. I'm at the point where I just feel like, Huda, just tell all the men at one time, I'm a mom, I have a child, so we can move on with our lives. Because you're going to keep having to have this same conversation with every freaking man that into this house. I'm over it. It's exhausting. You're making this bigger than what it needs to be. Let these men know you have a child, and then whether they want to pursue you or not will be completely up to them. This is being dragged out, and it's getting on my nerve, okay? So Maya and Austin finally had to talk. I felt like they should have been talked, because like y'all did have some type of connection. Remember when y'all shared that kiss when y'all was meditating or whatever? Yeah, y'all supposed to been, you know, trying to build on that connection. But Amaya running around chasing after Ace, knowing damn well Ace don't want her. Crazy, just crazy, okay? They both are pretty much in the same position. They partners don't really want them for real. So they kind of bonding over that. Now, as much as I don't want Austin with any woman of color of any kind, okay, I'm going to have to accept this just for now. Because I like Amaya, and although I thought I wanted to vote her out, I think I want to keep her. Yeah, because she adds a little spice to everything. Everybody in this house is scared. They're scared, and I need a little bit of that spice, just a little bit, okay? So now Huda goes to tell Nick that she's a mom. She's like, I'm a mommy. And that just gave me the ick. Because what girl, who be like, I'm a mommy? I'm a mom, I have a daughter. Like, what do you mean I'm a mommy? Like, that bothered me. And then I thought to myself, is that what Jeremiah meant when she be talking to him like a kid? Because that's what it was given. It was given very much talking to them like their children. I'm a mommy. And he was like, a mommy of what? A mommy of what? A mommy of a dog? A mommy of what? She was like, no, like, I have a child. And Nick was like, oh, wow, that's so cool. I'm kind of jealous because I wanted children, da, 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 da. And then he lets her know that he also donated his sperm to help a couple have a baby. So technically he does have a kid, but he doesn't have a kid, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But overall, Nick is like, this is so great. I'm going to be the best uncle ever. And somehow, some way, him and Jeremiah are best friends. And I'm sitting here just confused as hell. Okay? So now Taylor decides that he wants to do something for Orlandria because he see Ace doing something for Shelly and he can't be outshined. So he asks Ace to teach him how to salsa dance with Orlandria. So they up there and they doing a 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, 1, 2, cha-cha-cha, and spin, and cha-cha-cha. And it's so cute, okay? And they finally have what I would call one of the realest kisses that they have shared together that wasn't in a challenge and that did not seem forced. It actually seemed very much natural, even though I still don't think that man like her, because you would take every chance and every opportunity that you get to walk around this villa and tell the guys how you just having a hard time finding attraction. So I don't know if I'm supposed to believe that that changed overnight because y'all did some salsa dancing, or if this is just part of the game that you're playing, Taylor. I don't know yet. I'm still keeping the jury out on him. So now Charlie and Jeremiah finally get to talk about Huda being a mom. Charlie told him, listen, being a stepdad is like something you can't take lightly because kids need things, okay? Kids need things and you need to be able to be there. I can really tell that Nick liked kids just from the way he was talking and everything. And he understands the responsibility. See, this is the thing. Jeremiah said that he feels better now because if Charlie's not freaking out, then that means he shouldn't be freaking out. But Charlie also wouldn't be a stepdad. And Charlie also wouldn't be dating the mom, meaning that you also have to look out for that child as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I already know that they're not going to end up together. And if they do leave this villa together, they won't be together long term. Because let's be honest, if Charlie would have freaked out, Jeremiah would have switched up. Because all of a sudden, because he didn't freak out, now you don't feel the need to freak out? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So now Shelly is telling Austin that she's still open to exploring him and Ace, okay? She likes him. She likes Ace as well. But, sometimes she does feel a little bit uncomfortable because, when she's talking to Ace, she's thinking about what he's doing. And when she's talking to him, she know Ace is still coming for her heart or whatever. Listen, Shelly know damn well that Austin don't have a chance to get Ace. Shelly is using Austin to keep Ace on his toes, okay? For one, because he's unpredictable. Because the ish that he pulled on recoupling day was crazy. Crazy. So she needs to make sure that she's looking out for herself. Because Ace is a flip-flopping ass bitch. Yeah, very much so. He switched at the drop of a dime because the way he just turned on Shelly to pick Amaya was crazy. So Shelly's looking out for herself by keeping Austin in her back pocket and telling him, I like you as well. I'm still just exploring my options. And she know damn well that man don't stand a chance against Austin. But okay, Shelly, go off, sis. Now, Hannah and Charlie seems to be doing good, okay? For now, because Hannah said that she's used to chaos, okay? And so far, everything's going too well for her. So I think she's getting bored. And ain't nothing more dangerous than a bored woman in a house full of men. Okay? So now we get a text and it's time for the leather and lace party. And let me tell you, the girls were serving, okay? Looks, Orlandria body sick. Amaya's makeup and hair, flawless. The girls showed up and showed out. The men, not my type of style for men, but for what it was worth, I guess it was okay. Okay, Austin and them damn chaps, I could have did without. Okay? So then Ariana shows up in her all red looking good as always, okay? I was trying to look at her like, what is different? It's the hair. The hair is dark. I like her with the dark hair. I really do, okay? So Ariana asked them, cute little questions like who's submissive, who's dominant, things of that nature, who likes to get freaky and where you like to get freaky at, and you got any kinks that you into, all that stuff. And they talking. So now it's time for the girls to go tie the men up to the X. And then they go and, spank them and whip them and bend down on them and grind up on them. Love Island stuff. No need for me to explain all the things because you should have watched this episode. But I did want to point out that Huda almost gave Jeremiah a blowjob. Yeah, basically that's what it was given, okay? And when Amaya went over to Ace, she was respecting his boundaries. She was respecting his boundaries. She couldn't do nothing, okay? Ace just standing there like this, and she was just like with that little, Yeah, she respected his boundaries and he was unfazed. Just a waste of time, okay? And then out of nowhere, y'all, we get two new male bombshells, Pepe and Jalen. Okay, Pepe said that he is here for Hannah and Sierra, and I said right on time, because Hannah's getting bored, and Sierra needs somebody to tickle her fancy. So I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for that. Then we have Jalen. Okay, he says he's here for Orlandria, cause Taylor don't know what to do with her. I said, I know that's right. Now listen, them some buff men. Them men was ripped, okay? So when they come in there, they turn the men around. The girls get on the X's and they just start going to town with all the kissing. Baby, the way Jalen was kissing on Orlandria, he was damn near humping her into that X. I'm like, you got to chill, sir. Taylor, you're in trouble, sir. you're in trouble. You took too long. You moving too slow. And I fear that Jalen is about to come in and sweep Orlandria off her feet. And you know what? I'm not gonna be mad at it because it's taking you too long to decide whether or not you're attracted to her. And you only did that date because you saw Ace doing something. Okay, Huda done damn near bend all the way over like, bitch, if you don't stop. I said, here she go with that possessiveness. This is why you and Jeremiah ain't gonna make it to the end. The man said he don't want to be closed off, but you acting like y'all closed off. He didn't do that to you. Huda is really driving me crazy. She really is, y'all. I'm trying. I'm trying to give these people a little bit more time, but I'm starting to build up my list of people I like and people I don't like. Okay, and she teetering towards the not like list. Anyway, y'all, that was the episode, and we did not get no preview for tomorrow. So I'm hoping that tomorrow really gives us what it needs to give. Okay. With all that being said, I really hope y'all enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and let me know what you think about the new bombshells and everything that happened in this episode. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.